What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2 and part 1 in a two-part video series on what's to come in DD2. Today we got Devlog 102, which sheds some light on what is upcoming in the next update. Part 2 to this video will come tomorrow after the dev stream. Trendy's dev stream will be over on Twitch at 12 noon Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern time, tomorrow, which is Friday, December 7th. Now, as always, I'll be going live immediately after to discuss all the hotness that we discover in the dev stream. Now, let's hop right on into the meat. First things first, mod quality is getting part 2 of the mod quality revamp that was promised back when the mod rarity was changed. A couple of really interesting aspects are going to be added in. First off, although mod rarity of quality mods was changed to make the higher quality 10 of 10 mods more commonly dropped, it still doesn't protect you versus bad luck. We all know how RNG is. RNG can be a cruel thing, or it can be your best friend, one of the two, and there's going to be some bad luck protection added into DD2. We don't really know how this is going to work, however, we do know that for every 10 hours of gameplay, you're going to be guaranteed a 10 out of 10 mod. Now, this of course doesn't answer, is it going to be the mod you want, is it going to be the mod you need, but every 10 hours you play, you will be 100% guaranteed a mod. Now, this is 10 hours of active play, so if you just log into town and go to bed, it's not going to count for you. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but it does say in the devlog that it must be active play. Now, taking this one step further, there is going to be a mod reroll feature introduced into the game. Now, I'm assuming this will be something similar to the current stat reroll feature we have. We're going to have to farm up a crafting material. That crafting material and probably either defender metals and gold, and maybe even some motes, are going to be used to re-roll a mod's quality. Now, this means that, yep, you can take a 1 of 10 mod and you'll be able to re-roll it into a 10 of 10 mod. All you have to do is farm up the necessary reagents for the re-roll itself. Now, remember, this is not an auto win button. It's going to be really rare. I'm assuming it will work exactly the same as our current reroll, where we'll get an option. So say you've got a 6 of 10 mod and you re-roll it and the new roll comes up 4 of 10. I'm assuming we'll have a way to go back and keep the old roll that we have, just like the current system for stat rerolls. I'm actually really looking forward to this. It's going to allow you to really fine-tune your builds. You'll have a guaranteed way of doing it, essentially. Eventually, if you keep re-rolling, you're going to get the mod quality that you want. So if you keep farming up the necessary reagents, you'll be able to keep re-rolling over and over again, which, in my opinion, I absolutely love this idea. I think it's amazing. Now, this comes along to, where is this new crafting reagent going to drop? Well, this new crafting reagent is going to drop on a new map. We don't have any info about this new map, though. It does look like it's inspired perhaps by Royal Gardens in DD1, and we also know that it gets some inspiration from the Game of Thrones and the Night's Watch, Castle Black. This looks amazing. We did get a couple of teaser images, one of the castle itself, and then another of one of the tunnels, or caves, or corridors, whatever you want to call it, that is going through up underneath. I can't wait to get in and try out this map. It looks absolutely amazing. Now, on that note, I've got to give a quick hats off to two trendos that always remain in the background and you don't hear about very often, and that is the Diaz brothers, Daniel and Jesus. They're two world builders for Trendy and Dungeon Defenders 2, and they create these amazing maps that we all have so much fun playing. So hats off to you guys. Head over to the forums and show those two a lot of love. Well, this map and this new zone is where the new crafting reagent is going to drop. So you'll want to play maps in this zone to get your mod reroll reagent that is necessary. Now there's going to be some changes in crowd control. and crowd control is going to be getting some diminishing returns, meaning that some of the crowd control builds that are available in the game now are going to be changed. And the reason so is we all know we can overstack. You can put a weapon manufacturer, a Boostara with slow, and a Frostbite tower, and nothing is going to make it through that lane. In fact, I just put out a video on it this morning. In fact, was kind of bad timing, I guess. However, diminishing returns are coming into a crowd control effect. Now, we don't know to what level. We've got too little information to pass judgment, but another interesting change that's going to come along with this is twofold. First off, the elemental combo system is getting a bit of a rework. As most people know, there's multiple elemental combos in the game now, and they are going to be changed up, and we'll be able to use them more effectively. Once again, huge lack of info. We just don't know enough to say whether we like it or we hate it. We'll have to see exactly what's coming with this. Now, in addition to that, walls are being reworked. Walls are getting a bit of a buff. That's all we really know. We don't know to what extent. Will it be more HP? Will it be more usability? Will there be more ways to use walls to crowd control or to damage enemies? We don't know all the info yet. We'll find out more tomorrow during the dev stream. Bringing blockades back into the game, I personally don't have a problem with. I don't use blockades right now. However, I've got no problem with using them in the future. The main thing that I really want is I want to be able to use them in a fun way. We kind of theory crafted some different ways on stream today. Like, what if you had two blockades, one in front of the other? And say the front blockade was a spike blockade and you put water damage, assuming that water will be able to drench. And then you put, say, a Mystic's Viper's Fang right behind it that has little range, and you put storm damage on that. You'd be creating that electrocute combo right there in the lane, assuming the electrocute combo stays the way as it is. Now, what gets changed with elements, we just don't know yet. We're going to have to wait and find out tomorrow. And the most important question is when. We don't know the answer to that one either. So tomorrow, 12 noon Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern time, Trendy's dev stream will be happening. So the follow-up to this video with additional information will be on the channel sometime either late tomorrow afternoon or early evening, and I'll fill you all in with all the details on what's to come. I'm really hoping this update is going to hit next week. I don't know if it will yet. We'll find out soon enough. So there is a link to the full devlog down in the description below. By all means, head on over and give it a read. And check back tomorrow for a follow-up video to this one with more details. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Remember, Friday I will be going live on Twitch with some DD2 fun right after the dev stream, so swing by and say hello. Thanks again. I'll see you next time. Take it easy.